Welcome back, everyone. Today's adventure is what I mentioned in the last video at the end. I had to track the excavator around here for something I didn't want to do. Well, my wonderful neighbor over here, which is the reason for me installing that fence, and if you remember or go back and watch it, he's the one that had a problem because 800 feet down there, the gate that I put to go to my house side was 15 feet into the easement, which he has no business going down that far anyway, but whatever. So I had to move that. Well, now he's bought some mobile classrooms or something and wants to install them over here, and he doesn't want the gate here. So even after I told him this was something that David and I built in 2015, and I told him I'd take down whatever trees he needed with the excavator, but nope, just because. So whatever. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to reassemble it somewhere over on David's side. So I'm going to try to take most of what I can with the forks on the tractor. There's no way I'll be able to pull these poles out because they're 4 feet down in concrete. So I don't want to break them because I want to reuse them exactly as they were. So I'm gonna probably bring the big trailer, the big Tex down here so I can load everything onto it. And then I'll pull the poles out last, and I'm going to pull out these pipes as well. The only thing I'm going to leave is this little section of fence right here, because that is not in the way, and it's not, probably still on my side anyway, but that's not in the way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you if you look from the outside, and I'll put pictures, if I haven't already put them in here, on the video when it's done. I mean, when I edit it, I will put pictures of what it was. But okay, here's a few pictures. This is the trip down when David and I first came to do this. This was after we closed on the land, and I was bringing down our travel trailer so that we would have a place to stay. And I had paid someone, actually the guy that we ended up buying the lake property from, paid him to bush hog everything down, and in 1 month, it was less than a month that we came down, and it all grew up like this. And I didn't bring a mower or anything. We had to go to Home Depot and buy a push mower, and I ended up cutting everything by hand, and got it all clear so we could set up camp. And then we got back and we bought all the material for the fence, and this is stages of building it. And then obviously at the end, this is where it is finished. And a side note, I did not need to bring the excavator all the way around to remove these poles. I thought they would be harder to get out. I didn't think the tractor had enough oomph to lift them out of the ground, but you'll see it did. So here you go. He says it's 24 feet wide, what he has to get in here, and I'm pretty sure I measured this as only 20 feet, so I don't even know how you would get it in here. But I offered to take all these trees down, and if you think about it, if you're bringing something 24 feet wide and long, this would be a better place to turn it and to go right in. But he probably doesn't want to take those few trees down in there. So, well, that's what I'm going to do. So, unfortunately, that's it. So let me get started, and you can come along for the ride. All right. Well, as you can see, I already took that board off on the right, as usual. I forget to set the camera up. I want to get working. But we'll see the excitement of taking this one off. This poison ivy just grows everywhere, too. Unbelievable stuff. Well, this one got 87 nails in this one. With anything, it's much better to set a nail all the way through than just try to pull it out.
Not many people will know that.
Well, they will now. Quick tip of the day. With anything, like if you pull off window trim off a window because you got to do something and put it back again.
Yeah.
You take if this is the nail, you take your hammer from the inside and go like this and twist, and you pull the nail like a finish nail. Obviously, this has a head on it, but if you pull that through, boy, I'm gonna try to get that one to come off. I'm not sticking my hand in that poison ivy. Oh, I missed one. Nice to be in the shade over here.
Luxury.
Where we're putting this, it's not going to be in the shade. Where'd that go? Oh, put it in here. No, put it in here. Oh, this one's got them too.
Oh yeah.
Fuckers. Oops, I can't say that on YouTube.
Cameras can be your enemy.
Beep. I'll put in the beep. Let me go inside. You ready? Yep.
Okay.
Camera back on the side. So I think we're done out there. Some of that. Close it up. But cool. You gotta lift the straps up for me. Come on.
remember, I mean, this seems like I did this yesterday.
Okay.
Putting it up.
Everything seemed like yesterday, man.
Well, it's true. Yeah. It had rained a lot.
Anyway.
It had rained a lot then, and the ground was wet here. So these holes, as soon as you dug the hole, it filled up with water.
Really?
And I took the 6x6 and dropped it in the hole, and you can imagine what that did. I was completely covered in muddy water.
Really?
Dave's got a picture of it. I'll put it on the video underneath. I didn't have video of that. I mean, we didn't video that. The only thing that we videoed, and David was the one doing it, was video, building the building. Sunday is going to be, I'm sure I can get up there. This Sunday is 2 years for the service.
Really?
August 1st. August 1st for here. August 5th for Connecticut. Okay, now for the fun. We gotta zip out all those bolts. Now, in case we want to do the tool review. Brand new Milwaukee 18 volt. Would not take out the bolt that the 12-year-old Porter cable did, except the new Porter cables are no good. But the one who put the bolt in took the bolt out. Okay, I'll pull up. Pull up to that and slack in there to put it over. You have enough height to put it over. Hang on, put it over. Get the right blade. I mean, it's the right blade, it's not long enough. I can't reach it from the inside.
Okay, sure, look at that shit.
That is not something that you want to stick your head into like I almost did.
What is it? Oh, I can't see it.
Well, that is nasty. Spider, oops, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, yeah.
Spider about the side of your head. All right, I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try. Well, I gotta push it. Watch it, see if it moves.
Yeah, it's moving. You got it. You got it. Let it come right up out of there, Scott.
Come on, let's go. Wasn't in as far as I thought it was.
Piece of cake. Going back?
Yeah. Hit the button on that for me. Top right. Not exactly bound. Watch out. I'm going that way. Dave,
Yes.
I'm going to lower it down. Just stabilize it so we can get it level. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's good.
I'm going to sway it this way a little bit so you get what you think. Right?
I think we're good now. Just hit the button again.
There's a couple horns back.
Is it?
Yeah. Of course it is.
That one had a little more concrete in the bottom of it than the other one did. It'll go. It'll come out. I should have done this before. Well, there we are, end of day of that. I filled in the holes, got all that out. Still don't see how a 24 footer is going to fit around that corner, because if you see that easement takes it looks like a Z over there and there's hardly any room. But, and like I said, the easiest way to have gone in would have been right here, but he don't like easy ways. He wants to do it because he just wanted me to do this. So, but I'm going to set it back up again. It'll actually be a good visual barrier. Got a little thunder action going on. But I'll give you a view of where I'm going to put it. Basically right through here. This is the opposite, the hole he cut through there. Why you would want to cut through to be able to see me, or for me to see him, when down there where I just showed you nobody would see anything. People. But I'm letting all this weeds grow up. But if you can see, we're it's gonna focus on the fence, of course. Come on, focus out there. Nope. Well, I'll get it from the other side, but basically I think you can see it where those trees are up there. I've got one pole that's standing up there. I don't know if I can hold it over the fence, but that's where I'm going to put it, and that'll block. That'll block. You won't be able to see David's house. You won't be able to see the shop from there either. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'll get the second half of this when I'm setting it back up again. Last week when James was here, we got off the boat, and at the marina, this cat was underneath a truck, and you can see how skinny he is. So we rescued him, took him to the vet last week, and he's been on meds. He had all kinds of worms and parasites and all that stuff, and he seems to be doing much better now, and we named him Lucky.
So he's still got a little ways to go, but I think he's gonna make it. Making your bed?
Oh, that's a good bird, baby. Yeah, that's a good bird, baby. You like that? Mm-hmm. Right, Lucky? Right, baby?